What's up, guys? This is Soundwave Jordan here, and we are back once again with another video regarding Transformers The Last Night. And I'm pretty darn excited because today we're going to be talking about the characters of Transformers 5. Now, before I go on to this week has been a wonderful week for all Transformers fans. Why? Because for those who do not know, which I highly doubt, the Transformers 5 teaser trailer dropped Monday night during Monday Night Football, and boy oh boy, it blew everybody away considering what's been happening inside of the trailer. And when I first saw that trailer, I was like, holy smokes, it just blew me away. It was freaking fantastic. I'll leave a link inside the description so you guys can check out the trailer for those who didn't watch it, or if you guys just want to see the trailer again, I'll just leave a link inside the description because I know every single day I watch that trailer at least one time. So yeah, with that being said, let's actually talk about the characters. Now, we have a lot of news regarding some of the characters for Transformers 5, and some of them are regarding the Transformers, and some of them are regarding the human characters. So, I'm going to be here and give you guys the rundown, some information regarding each of the new characters and each of the old returning characters for the Transformers 5, so you guys can have some insight of what's going to be their role in the movie. So, let's talk about it right now. I got most of this information from an article. I will leave an article inside. I'm sorry about that, but I'll leave the article link inside the description so you guys can check that out yourselves if you guys would like to after the video. So let's start off with Lennox. This is from an IGN article. The IGN article is literally right here. So yeah, I just had to cut out some of the important things so I can talk about it with you guys. But let's actually get back to the video. Alright. Lennox. We got to speak with Josh Duhamel, whose character from the first 3 Transformers movies, Lennox, reappears in The Last Night after being absent in the 4th movie. In the new movie, he's still with the military, but he's no longer in charge of his previous unit, the Non-Biological Extraterrestrial Species Treaty Task Force, aka NEST. NEST is not in this, he said. There's a different group. NEST was... Wait, I'm sorry, but holy, that was kind of weird. Okay, let's reread that. Oh gosh. There's a different group. NEST was a group where we worked with the Autobots, so his new unit appears to be, at least at first, in some way working against the Autobots. The military once again has a big role in Transformers 5, but that role may now be secondary to a more overtly antagonistic paramilitary element called the Transformers Response Force, or TRF, which seems to pick up where Kelsey Grammer's vicious Cemetery Wind group left off. At various times in the movie, we were told the military will find itself working with and against the Transformers Response Force, including at one point where they go to investigate what Josh Duhamel said, a massive anomaly at the bottom of the sea. It's so crazy to talk about, joked Josh Duhamel. It's all based on a true story, by the way. So, just sum this up. Josh Duhamel is no longer part of NEST. In fact, NEST does not exist no more. NEST has been canceled. It's gone completely. NEST isn't here. Josh Duhamel, aka Lennox, is part of a new team, and that team is called the Transformers Retaliation Force. And it's kind of crazy because Lennox, as I mentioned in my breakdown video, Lennox used to be part of the NEST team. He used to work with the Transformers, but now he's working against the Transformers. So the fact that they're called the Transformers Retaliation Force, I'm going to assume that this group is just in charge of keeping the Transformers dangers contained, if you guys get what I'm saying, because the Transformers, they cause a lot of destruction. So you can't just have freaking Transformers just running around your planet destroying everything in their sights, like buildings, the cities, just all of that. You can't have that, right? So looks like Lennox, if I were to guess, he finally realized that, hey, as much as I love the Transformers, as much as I love the Autobots, I can't have them destroying my home planet. I have a wife, I have a kid. Remember, he has a wife and a kid from the first movie, so yeah. So, like I mentioned, he joined the Transformers Retaliation Force to keep the Transformers dangers contained. This is just my guess, just a speculation. But, from like I said before, NEST doesn't exist. There's a new team. It's called Transformers Retaliation Force, and they're pretty much picking up from where Cemetery Wind left, which is, anti-Transformers. But they were a bit more illegal because they were trying to make their own Transformers and stuff like that. So it seems like the Transformers Retaliation Force is much more professional. And for those who do not know, the Transformers Retaliation Force is pretty much the new military group with that upside down triangle. Wait, is it upside down? I don't know, but it has that weird triangle. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the upside down V. There we go. That's what it is. So that's the new team right there, Transformers Retaliation Force, and they're going to be working against the Autobots. And there are some points where they'll be working with the Autobots. So pretty much, like I mentioned, they're just trying to contain the Transformers' danger. So let's go on to the next character, Santiago Cabrera. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know, but Santiago Cabrera, aka Santos. He's a brand new character to the Transformers series. Santiago joins the cast as Santos, a former Navy SEAL now working as a contractor for the Transformers Retaliation Force. According to Cabrera, the Transformers Retaliation Force has been formed to fight the Transformers, so my orders are, I don't care if they're Autobots or Decepticons, we gotta stop this war. So I'm a team leader, and I've come with my team to fight them, and what I find, and when I see Mark Wahlberg's character, Cade Yeager, is harboring them, he becomes the enemy basically. He added, I'm gonna be the guy you love to hate. Alright, interesting. Santos appears to have fighting Transformers for a while, long enough that his prominent forearm art tattoos have long since gone out of style. I wanted them to be like tribal because he's a guy who's been around for a while, he said. These inks are like from the late 90s, early 2000s. This is from the 4th movie, he said, motioning to a symbol tattoo on his arm. Titus Welliver had it, but you never saw it in the film, but basically this would show that I've been fighting these guys for a while. So pretty much he's gonna be like another Titus Welliver, but he's gonna be more grounded, more realistic, because Titus Welliver, his character, he was pretty brutal. He just wanted to freaking kill Cade Yeager and his family and kill the Transformers. And like I said, Cemetery, when it was a bit more illegal. However, from what it seems, Santos, he's a more grounded character. He's just trying to do things and think things more realistically. He's been fighting the Transformers, and he has to stop this war at all costs because, like I mentioned before, they're destroying the planet, and of course you can't have Transformers destroying your planet. So there's that. On to the next character, Laura Haddock, Vivian. Haddock plays Vivian, a smart, sophisticated Englishwoman, according to co-star Wahlberg. Wahlberg's character, first introduced in the previous film, Age of Extinction, meets Vivian under certain circumstances that make him something out of a fish out of water. As Haddock put it, I am picked up from my family home by my car that is a transformer that takes me to a castle where Cade Yeager is, and then I'm told I am somebody who they need to save the world, essentially. The two don't get along at first, leading to some comedy between them and the introduction of Sir Edmund Burton, played by another notable British actor joining the cast, Sir Anthony Hopkins. Okay, so first things first, let's actually fix this typo right here. Alright, that's the first thing we're going to do. Secondly, alright, so we just got a small little backstory of Vivian, brand new character in the franchise. And Vivian is being played by Laura Haddock. And from what we know, she's a smart, sophisticated Englishwoman, right? Okay. Here's what I'm predicting. I believe that Vivian will somehow become some type of love interest to Cade Yeager. Now, why do I think that? Well, I don't know. I just feel like those two will have some type of chemistry because, as they mentioned in the article, they said the two don't get along at first, leading to some comedy between them. So that creates some type of chemistry in the beginning. So this is just my speculation. I believe that Vivian will become some type of love interest for Cade Yeager because, as you guys know, Cade Yeager, he's a single father. His wife died, and right now he's just been on his own. So I believe that Vivian will be some type of love interest for Cade Yeager. This is just my speculation though. Alright. Also, Sir Edmund Burton is being played by Sir Anthony Hopkins. That is the name of Sir Anthony Hopkins' character, Sir Edmund Burton. So, yeah, that's another thing. And here's the most important thing that I caught from this paragraph. Okay. She said this. I'm going to highlight it for you guys. I am picked up from my family home by my car that is a transformer. You hear that? Her car is a transformer. She just confirmed it herself. The question is, who? Who is that transformer that is her car? Now let's actually break this down. Let's actually speculate right now. Okay. So if I were to guess right now, I believe her transformer, her car, isn't one of the Transformers from Age of Extinction. Obviously her car isn't a Decepticon. That's pretty obvious, right? Okay. Now, I believe her car isn't isn't a Transformer from Age of Extinction. When I say that, I mean her car isn't one of the Autobots from Age of Extinction. I'm pretty much saying her car isn't Hound, Crosshairs, Bumblebee, or there's somebody I'm missing. Drift. Okay, that's what I'm pretty much saying, because those four Autobots right there, I believe they're just doing something else. I believe they're busy with some type of other issue, or other type of scenario. I believe they're just not dealing with Vivian, at least yet. That's just my opinion. I believe Vivian's car is either going to be Hot Rod or Cogman. That's just what I think. I believe those are going to be one of those one of those Transformers are going to be her car, because both those cars were spotted on set in England. Both of them. And obviously Vivian is a smart, well, I said smart, but she's an English woman, right? So I believe one of those Transformers will be her car, either Cogman or Hot Rod. This is just my speculation. So that's just what I think. Her car is a Transformer. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let's go on to the juicy stuff, aka Megatron. Megatron and a new enemy. D. Bonaventura said that while Megatron, not Galvatron, would still be around, there will be also a new surprising enemy that will be a very different kind of Decepticon form. He didn't specify as to whether that would be the dragon-like creature seen in the early art for the film, or one of the creators who made a brief appearance in the form of a purple alien hand at the beginning of Age of Extinction. Fan theories have been swirling since Age of Extinction came out that the purple hand belongs to the techno-organic entities known in the animated series and comics as Quintessons. D. Bonaventura seemed to confirm that the five-faced enemies of the Autobots would be making an appearance when he talked about the movie's elaborate backstory. So, interesting. Alright, so, from what we know, this doesn't give us as much information about Megatron, but he's back. Megatron is back. But there's going to be a new surprising enemy that will be a different kind of Decepticon, a very different kind of Decepticon. So the guy didn't specify that this is going to be either the dragon-like creature seen in the art and in the trailer as well, nor he didn't specify that this was going to be one of the creators. So we do not know what type of Decepticon is going to be in this film, but we do know that there's going to be a very different kind of Decepticon. All right. Also, he pretty much he didn't confirm it, but he gave us a hint that the Quintessons pretty much are going to be making an appearance in the movie, as it's mentioned right here. D. Bonaventura seemed to be confirmed that the five-faced enemies of the Autobots will be making an appearance when he talked about the movie's elaborate backstory. Because let's be real here, guys. Let's be extremely real. The Quintessons are the creators of the Transformers. That's a fact, right? It's been like that in the G1 series. Yada yada yada. Most Transformers series, the Quintessons are the creators of the Transformers, and you can't just have some random race being the creators of the Transformers. That's like slandering the Transformers fan base, because all the Transformers fans actually know that the creators are the Quintessons, and to have somebody else create them, that's a bit. It's not cool. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're changing up the lore way too much. So he pretty much confirmed that the Quintessons will be making a appearance. But remember, this is just an article. We do not have an official confirmation. Alright, so there's that. Megatron, you guys already know, he's back. There's going to be a new type of Decepticon as well. We do not know which type of Decepticon. He may be talking about the dragon, he may be talking about one of the creators, or perhaps he just be talking about something completely different which we're unaware about. So there's that. Let's go on to the Dinobots. D. Bonaventura confirmed that the Grimlock and the Dinobots would return after debuting in the last film, where he personally felt Grimlock didn't get enough screen time. He has a personality this time, for sure. A little more personality, that's for sure. He said, he's funny, he's like a naughty dog in this movie, he's really sheepish when he does something wrong. He and Babe both commented on the introduction of baby Dinobots as well. There were no details on how the machine infants came to be there, but to save money on some kind of Allspark type reproductive process, since according to Babe there won't be any female Transformers in the film. That is absolutely wonderful. I'm so happy that the Dinobots will be returning, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys felt this, but the Dinobots in the fourth movie, they didn't have enough screen time. In fact, they barely had any personality to them. They were just there for action. So I'm really glad that they're going to be revisiting the Dinobots and giving them some personality, because Grimlock, you guys already know about Grimlock. Grimlock's he's a bit feisty. He does things his way. He doesn't care. He's kind of he's kind of a reckless case. He just does whatever he wants. He has a personality for sure. I like that, as well as they said that he's going to be funny, and I'm sorry about that, but he's like a naughty dog in this movie, and I'm really happy about that, because Grimlock, everybody loves Grimlock, and the fact that he's going to be having a personality as well, that makes me freaking happy, freaking excited to see him inside the movie, because the Dinobots, like I mentioned, they didn't have any personality. They were just there. So I'm really glad they're going to be giving them more screen time. They're also going to be introducing baby Dinobots. Now I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I guess we're going to be having baby Dinobots in the movie. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And there are no female Transformers in the film. Alright, so yeah. But I'm really happy they're giving Dinobots more screen time and more of a personality this time. It makes me extremely happy. Let's go on to Hot Rod. Now, Hot Rod is a very, very interesting case, because as you guys know, Hot Rod played a huge role in the Transformers G1 movie, and that's how he became Rodimus Prime. Let's read his paragraph. Another Autobot of note is Hot Rod, who was revealed in August and said to play a very important role in the movie. Production designer Jeff Mann explained that Hot Rod would take on 2 different car forms throughout the course of the movie: a Lamborghini and a Citroen. I don't know how to pronounce that. My apologies. Mann also said there will be more Transformers in the movie than any previous installment. Alright, so that's all they give us. That's all they gave us. Think about it. They gave us an extremely short paragraph for Hot Rod. They're just saying that Hot Rod will be playing an extremely important role in the movie. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will be probably speculating that Hot Rod will become Rodimus Prime in the movie. Now, here's what I think. I have a hunch, and this is just a hunch. I have a feeling that this may not happen. I feel like that's going to be a little too obvious. If you guys get what I'm saying, because obviously we know Hot Rod becomes Rodimus Prime eventually, but to have that in a movie, it seems kind of obvious, way too obvious, right? So I feel like he's going to be doing something else. He's going to have an important role, but he's going to be doing something else. And he's very close friends with Bumblebee, as they mentioned a while back in August. And he's going to be having 2 different car forms, a Lamborghini and a Citroen. So I'm pretty happy about that, as well as I'm very happy that they also said that there's going to be more Transformers in this movie than any other previous installment. So that makes me extremely happy. But let's actually revisit the Hot Rod thing. What do you guys think about Hot Rod? What do you guys think is going to be happening with Hot Rod in Transformers 5? I mean, they said he's going to be playing an important role, but I believe that's a little too obvious if they make him become Rodimus Prime. At least not yet. Maybe in Transformers 6, maybe, but I don't know. That's just what I feel. I would really love to discuss this with you guys, and you guys tell me, what do you guys think Hot Rod's going to be doing in this movie? Why are they giving him 2 forms? So the fact that they're giving him 2 forms just shows that he's going to be playing an important role. So, let me know in the comment section below. Let's continue on to Optimus Prime, the Autobot leader. As for the leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime was last seen rocketing into space on the Trail of the Creators at the end of Age of Extinction. In this film, D. Bonaventura said Optimus Prime faces some challenging choices, including whether he should be leader at all. He also opened the door for more Primes to show up, saying in this one that there will be a Prime that you will be surprised by. So they pretty much just confirmed that there's going to be another Prime in this movie. The question is, who? Who's going to be in this movie? Which other Prime is going to be in this movie? Now, obviously we have Optimus Prime, but who do you guys think is going to be in the movie? Like, this is actually very, very interesting. Now, I want to say Nemesis Prime. I mean, I guess Nemesis Prime technically isn't a Prime. Well, is he? I don't know. Because he has. I don't know. Because when they say there will be a Prime that you will be surprised by, I'm assuming that this is going to be Nemesis Prime. But at the same time, they may have something different in their hands. They may have something different in store because, as you guys know, this is the movie universe. The movie universe, they could do anything they want. They could do anything they want. This is their lore. This is their universe. This is their story. So, what if? Hear me out. Just hear me out. This is just a thought. This is just a speculation. What if Nemesis Prime is not even in the movie? What if this is just some type of Prime that looks like Optimus Prime and he's just evil? I don't know. I'm just saying some random stuff, guys. But you know that's what it's all about. You know, it's all about speculating. It's all about having some thoughts. It's all about sharing your opinions with others. And that's what I really like about Transformers, because there are so many different theories that you guys can just discuss with everyone else, and that's exactly what I'm doing with you guys. What if this isn't Nemesis Prime? What if Nemesis Prime is not even in the movie? What if this is just a Prime, a evil Prime, a evil version of Optimus? I don't know, but these are just speculations. And what we do know, another Prime will be in this movie, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah. That's all the characters, guys. Pretty much that's all I really have to say for today. We got insight on Lennox, we got insight on Santos, we got some information on Vivian. I believe her car is either going to be Hot Rod or Cogman. Megatron is a new enemy. They pretty much, well, they didn't confirm, but they seem to confirm that the 5-face enemies of the Autobots will be making an appearance when he talked about the movie's elaborate backstory. So they slightly confirmed that the Quintessons will be in the movie. Dinobots will be having more screen time. They will have a personality this time. There's also baby Dinobots. Hot Rod, we do not know much about him. We just know that he's going to be having 2 forms, as well as he's going to be playing an important role in Optimus Prime. He's facing some difficult choices in his life right now, as well as there's going to be a new Prime in this movie that we're all going to be surprised by. So there's that right there, guys. That's all I really have to say for today's video. First things first, I do want to apologize for my screw-ups. You guys already know I can't read. I stutter sometimes, so yeah, I'm an idiot in other words. But thank you guys for watching my video. I deeply appreciate it. That's all I had to say regarding all of the characters. Let me know what you guys think about each of these characters in the comment section below. Do you guys feel that I'm wrong on certain speculations? If you guys feel like I'm wrong on certain speculations, please give me your reply. Like I said, I want to discuss this with you guys. That's what Transformers is all about. Awesome fan theories, awesome robots, awesome creators, just everything about it. We get to discuss it together, and that's what's most important, because I really want to discuss it with you guys. So let me know in the comment section below, because like I mentioned, I really want to talk about this with you guys. So yeah, guys, once again, that's all I really have to say. Thank you guys for watching nonetheless. This is SOBOLOV Jordan here. Peace, late, and see you guys in the next Transformers The Last Night video. And remember, do not forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. With that being said, thank you guys for watching once more. I'm out, and have a lovely, awesome day.